time now for Future 50 with Pablo Fatidis from Org, and it's powered by East Coast Radio and F&B Business Banking. Unstoppable businesses across South Africa.
Our businesses are our world, so we settle for nothing less than world-class solutions. F&B Platinum Business keeps us unstoppable with tailored solutions, personalized lending and investment rates, 24/7 support on the F&B app, slow lounge access, and a dedicated relationship manager backed by a team of experts to assist us. Help changes everything. FNB, a division of First Rand Bank Limited, an authorized FSP and credit provider. Terms and conditions apply.
South Africa's Future 50 is about backing the business builders quietly creating our future prosperity. And in amongst those business builders, here's a moment every workplace knows. The personal protective equipment, or PPE, delivery arrives. Everyone gathers. You open the box, and it's wrong. 2 left shoes, or the overalls are the wrong size. Half the order's missing. Now it's awkward. The supervisor feels helpless, and the worker feels small. In South Africa, PPE is more than safety. It's a uniform worn with pride. It says, I have a job. I belong here. I'm valued. That's why we're featuring Elcarbo Industrial Supplies, led by Wendy Turton with a business partner, Sonia Foster. They supply the tools and consumables and protective gear that factories, workshops, and building sites rely on to keep working. And they've learned that you don't just deliver boxes, you deliver pride and confidence. They started in 1998 from a car boot. No stock, no fancy systems. They'd seek and find and get an order, drive around Cape Town to find supplies for the order, build the invoice on a spreadsheet, and through that, they grew. They employed people with over 70 on hand today. Then a big client dropped them early on. It was a massive hit that forced them to rebuild back stronger. They also rode through many serious shocks in the years that followed. During the COVID period, many of these factories had shut down. Yet they stayed in the game. And what makes them a Future 50 is the way they're turning a commodity like personal protective clothing into a service experience. You see, PPE that arrives correctly packaged every time, branded nicely, and ready to issue to each person without drama, perhaps even with their name on it, can be a point of difference for every worker in every factory and building site around South Africa. I asked Sonia what lesson she could share with us.
Our big lesson for other business owners is build your foundation before the growth arrives. We grew first and only later tried to put systems, roles, and routines in place that created stress, mistakes, and constant firefighting. To any business owner listening, pause and strengthen the basics now. Get your processes clear, build simple reporting, train your team, and measure what matters, then grow.
This was Future 50, powered by F&B Business and East Coast Radio. From game-changing entrepreneurs to businesses shaping the future, we've been celebrating the innovators driving growth in South Africa. And in part 2 of Future 50, powered by F&B Business, Pablo Fatidis will explain how Elcarbo Electrical Supplies can change PPE issuing into a personalized experience.
Let's go to part 2, because it is time for part 2 of Future 50 with Pablo Fatidis from Oric, and it's powered by F&B Business as well as East Coast Radio. F&B Business Banking, unstoppable business across South Africa. Earlier, Pablo introduced us to Elcarbo Electrical Supplies. Now, Elcarbo doesn't just supply PPE and tools to industries. Oh, no. Imagine this.
It's Monday morning. The shift is starting. A new team member standing there waiting for their kit. When the PPE is late, or the wrong size arrives, or half the order's missing, it's not only inconvenient, it's embarrassing. People feel forgotten. Supervisors feel exposed, and the day starts with frustration. But when it's done properly, when the right items arrive, the right size, branded and packaged for that worker, bearing his or her name, something changes. It says, you matter here. It says, we run a professional operation. It says, you're part of this team. It says, these are the standards by which we operate. That's Elcarbo's proposition for the next 3 to 5 years, to turn PPE issuing into a personalized experience of pride and belonging, delivered as a repeatable system so it can work at scale and so performance does not rely on key people. To make it real, 3 actions matter. They need to find one flagship pilot client, because you don't win with big rollouts and promises. You win with proof. That client, one reference case, becomes the template for success and scale. Next, measure the employee experience and on-site impact, because what you measure improves fast. It turns talk into data, and data builds the trust and confidence that you can get this done right. And finally, build a customer web app, because if you get this done right, the opportunity for you to receive appropriate and correct orders each time, every time, directly correlates with your ability to provide on-point, proper, correctly done, personalized packs every time. The owners themselves have a direct ask, and Wendy shared this with me.
This is a direct call to Sea Harvest Group and to Val-Marie Coetzee, Procurement Manager. We'd like to run one pilot PPE rollout for a Sea Harvest site, delivered ready to issue. No sorting, no missing items, no rework. For you, Val-Marie, it means fewer supplier headaches, fewer complaints from the site team, faster issuing, cleaner approvals, and a measurable improvement in workforce experience.
If you manage PPE for a big workforce, you know how quickly small mistakes become big disruptions. Elcarbo is building a system that removes that disruption. It does so by also lifting the dignity of the workforce while they do it. This week's Future 50 growth tip is simple. Go and sell the product. Own what it means. Create that experience and sell that. Then build a system that delivers that meaning perfectly every time. This country's ours, so is its future. Let's build it by backing the businesses creating the jobs, growth, and hope for us all.
If you're a business owner or no one worth backing, nominate them. Let's support, act, and grow together, because their business is our prosperity. Head to our website to nominate and explore all the businesses that we've featured so far. Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis, powered by F&B Business.